is Kate. Welcome to Covert Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me. Haven't subscribed, please do. Guys, today's topic is a demand that the Covert Narcissist made that are funny now. The custody demands that the Covert Narcissist made that are funny to me now as I look at it, compared to when we're going to the mediation and trying to figure out the custody and how long the kid's staying over here or there. All those things now that are funny to me, when I'm looking at how it all went down then and what is going on now, so there are three of them that I would like to talk about because, when you're dealing with this, people, and if you are still, you're, in that stage where you're still trying to decide custody, you're going to the mediator and all that stuff. I guarantee you all the things they're listing about when it comes to the children, give it a year. What am I saying? Give it a few months and you like wondering, wait a minute, you wanted this, right? You were fighting for this. It's here now. Come get it. No, you're not going to see them because at the end of the day, it's all about you want this, then that's what I want. You don't want this to happen. Well, that's what I want to happen. Whatever direction you're going, they're going the opposite direction. Whatever it is you want, they're going the other direction. That's it. It does not matter what is on the table. It doesn't matter what the kids are on the table or things that need to be split. It doesn't matter. If you're going one direction, they want to go to the other one, So while you're sitting there in the mediator or whatever, going back and forth, they're demanding all this time with the kids and all these assets and all that stuff. Like I said, months later, you understand, So one of them guys, for me, was fighting for custody. He was demanding to have, longer stays. He wanted them to stay more than, the standard order they have over there. He wants them to stay more than they actually, was stating there that he needs more time with the children and they should come and spend this weekend or that weekend, a week over here and then a week down there, and now you have to understand, this is somebody that while living with the said children, doesn't show any interest in them, homework or whatever, how was school, nothing. He's physically there, but, not really contributing to anything, or even knowing who the kids are on a personal level. Anyway, so now he wants all this time. But of course, fast forward to now where when it's time to go for a week of, let's say, spring break, he's nowhere to be found. Of course, he'll find a way to, blame you for them not showing up. But, but if you see him at a time when the Covert Narcissist was demanding all this time during the mediate, you think, oh, wow, what a wonderful parent. They need extra time. Why don't you give them extra time? Anyway, the second one, guys, is that now he wants he wants to be all part of picking up the kids in school. At that time, my kids, they were in public school then, but then he wants to go pick them up after school. So that way he will spend time with them every day, a couple of hours until I come back from work and then I come pick them up. And I'm looking at them at that time like, yeah, I mean, you haven't done that while they're living with you. You're living in this house. But somehow you want to do this. I said, okay, I agree, because I don't want to be that one that, you don't want to spend time. You don't want them to spend time with the kids. Oh, that's fine. You can pick them up at 2:45 or whatever. When I get off work, I come get them. That did never happen. Not even one day. He never did that. Not even a day. This whole thing. Of course, at that time, so he was fighting too, demanding that none of us move. We need to stay in the same school district, because he wants to be part of, going to pick up the kids in school and all that stuff. I said, cool, I don't even want to move anywhere. So because I wanted to stay in the house, so less change for the kids. Do you know, as we speak, this person had moved about 35 minutes to 40 minutes away from me. Moved far away from me. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened to staying in the same school district? Because we all need to be in school, coming to pick up the kids every day. But then, like I said, during the mediate, he was going on about the school district. We had to bring out the map of how far we need to move if we are moving and whatnot, which, like I said, I didn't care because I wasn't going to move from the house anyway. But whatever. It turned out, he moved far away, about 35, 40-minute drive. Yes, that's how far he moved. And then, guys, of course, he was so about having the kids having access to the phones, so he can talk to the children anytime he wants. all this stuff, blah 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 blah, whatever. So of course I put in the there's a house phone here, the landline, so he can call. Of course now, like I said, fast forward. Of why he was pushing this anyway? Why he was pushing this, and that's why they push for this. They want to make sure your phone line is open, right? Because if you understood what you're working with and you've blocked them as you should everywhere, because they should not have access to you with everything unless it involves the children. And if you're like me, then went and got a different phone for the kids to use, or have just email, because that's all I had was just email. You to email me whatever it is you email me, or you want to talk to the children, you call the landline, but no access to my phone, so he can't just get up like he was doing right after the divorce. 2 a.m. in the morning, I'm getting texts from how he's feeling and how his whole family is feeling, how he's whatever his negative stuff he has, that somehow he thinks I'm supposed to, for regret, divorcing him, whatever. So when I blocked all that, because that's what they want when they're demanding all this access to phone, access to talk to children. They just want access to your phone so that they can get up, send messages, send stuff, whatever they want, whenever they want. It has nothing to do with the children, because I guarantee you, once you provide a different phone for the children, none of that happens. None of that happens. They don't call as much as they do. Like he does now. He doesn't call. He hasn't spoken to children for weeks. He hasn't spoken to the children for weeks. Of course, he blocked them calling me from his own end, right? But he was the one demanding all this, make sure that the phone is there to talk to children whenever I want to. Yeah. So I'm saying this because for people that are going through the stage where you're splitting things, you're deciding on the custody, half of this stuff or most of what they're saying is not going to make sense. It's going to be funny looking back of how much fight they were putting in this. You think that something changed and they want to really, really, be in contact with the children. No, this is all about you. This is all about you. They find a way to see if they can still control you from the outside. Like I said with the phone, once you close that off, no, they don't have any interest in that, because now they can access you. Because when they call, you don't answer the phone. It's the kids that answer the phone. So there's no interest in that anymore, because that's all they were fighting for. So if you are with them in the custody decision or whatever it is, or you go into the mediator, I guarantee you whatever it is they are pushing for now, whatever it is they are demanding for now, where they want to spend time with the children, like in this case where he want to pick up the kids and spend time with them. No, they dump it on somebody else. Or in my situation, he would dump it on the new supply and take off. And then you're asking, so why then did you pick the kids up for summer if you're not going to be there? Yeah, that's it. But they're demanding for that time, though. They are demanding for that time. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the kids. They've always been collateral damage. The target has always been you. All right, guys. Get a hold of your mind and everything to fall into place. Please like and share. Take care.